Joining me now, a man who was there tonight, Richard Socarides, a former special assistant and senior advisor to President Clinton on a range of issues, including gay rights. Good evening.
Good evening. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. How was it tonight?
It was, the president was very warmly received. I think we saw tonight a fully evolved President Barack Obama on gay rights. It was interesting that, last time he spoke to this group was 3 years ago. And even though Don't Ask, Don't Tell had been repealed, and he was fighting the Defense of Marriage Act in court, he had not endorsed marriage equality yet. 3 years ago, the last time he spoke before this audience, and he got a number of, 3 years ago, he got a number of hecklers. Today, it was it was 11.
Yeah, and you actually wrote about this. You say 5 years ago, when the president first took office, many gay rights activists, including me, criticized Obama for not moving quickly enough to end Don't Ask, Don't Tell and support marriage equality. Now he seems to be on a trajectory to make gay rights one of his administration's most lasting accomplishments. Obama may finally have the timing right. You obviously care deeply about these as fundamentally moral issues, but your time in the White House and the way you put this relates to political pragmatism as well.
Yeah, I mean, he was for sure slow out of the gate on some of these issues. I mean, you remember that he had a crumbling economy to deal with when he became president, when he took office in the first term. But we expected him to move more quickly, and he was slow out of the gate. But he has certainly made up for lost time. And there were a couple of key moments, right before his reelection, when he endorsed marriage equality, when the Justice Department started coming in on the side of gay rights plaintiffs. So, with this executive order that he said on Monday that he would sign as soon as the Supreme Court rules in the Hobby Lobby case, he's pretty much given the gay rights community everything they've asked for.
Yeah, and he mentions, as we've been reporting, and we spoke to Barney Frank about it last night, this thing did do well in the House at one point, did do well in the Senate, can't get over the line, 205 co-sponsors now. The trajectory there is good, but you have a House that doesn't want to bring things to the floor even when they do have a majority.
Yeah, I mean, ENDA, the bill that would provide federal employment protections, non-discrimination protections for LGBT workers, has a lot of popular support, and it should pass the Congress, and that's what the president's been advocating for, rightfully so. But it will not pass the Republican House because they're just not interested in passing any legislation that helps gay people.
Briefly, do you think there's anything else symbolic that could be important from the White House? More gay marriages on the White House lawn or something?
Well, listen, I think, well, not that. I think that might be overdoing it, although it might be a nice touch.
I mean, I think that would be cool.
Yeah, it'd be cool. I guess mayors can marry people. I'm not sure presidents can, but maybe the president could do have a special thing, and maybe we'll see that'll happen. Listen, I think that next year, or certainly the year after that, the Supreme Court will weigh in on this again, and it will be very important to have a Justice Department that is working towards getting a federal, the validation of a federal marriage right.
There you have it. Richard Socarides gets tonight's last word.